called the education of the hands servile education, and the education of the mind liberal education. And we as Christians believe, in addition to all this, that there must be an education in Christ. With God's help, these students have matured in stature and wisdom and in favor with God and man.
Matured in favor with God and man. Why, I'll never forget the first day of my freshman year. It seems so long ago.
Don't forget to write at least every other day, dear. And be sure to write to grandmother, too. Wear your raincoat.
Bye, Dad. I'll write as soon as possible.
Be a good girl. Get to bed on time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Why, hello there. I think I'm gonna like TLC. Now, honey child, is that good old Southern hospitality?
I'll never forget that first week of school. It was so confusing, but exciting.
He tried to tell me I wasn't ready for chemistry, but I wouldn't listen.
Now, students, be sure that you do not, I want to repeat, do not mix sulfuric acid with your iodine mixture. Because if you do, it will cause a violent reaction and someone may get hurt. So please follow the instructions in your laboratory manual.
Let me show you something. Get a load of this.
You stupid so-and-so. That's no good. Just always learn.
We have water skiing today at the lake, don't we?
Yeah, let's get to the bus early and get good feed. But won't they have to discontinue water skiing during the winter? Why, back in Ohio, we'd most likely be just plain skiing right now.
Oh, it gets a little cold, but it never gets too cold around here. Well, I bet we won't miss more than 3 lessons the whole year because of the weather.
Well, I don't intend to miss a single lesson because of anything. I don't wear a jacket in the winter, so I get used to the cold. Well, back home...
He not only doesn't wear a jacket, he doesn't wear a hat either, and that's how his brain's got so stiff.
All aboard. We're ready to go now.
Well, you know, that guy sure doesn't know too much about water skiing, does he?
Hey! He really can ski, can't he?
Yeah, she's pretty good, but I've seen a lot better. Besides, she acts like a mouse most of the time.
Well, let's start 4 before B again on St. Louis Blues.
Okay. Say, what do you think you're doing in here?
All the rest of the practice rooms are full, and I thought I'd practice in here.
You cat.
Don't worry, you won't bother me.
Well, let's go. Okay, 1, 2, ready, play.
Come on, Pat, get right. We haven't got all day in here.
Lay off her, man. She's doing her best.
Well, come on, let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, play.
Oh, I don't know what I would have done if Dave hadn't stood up for me that day. And to think how mean I treated him the next afternoon in the kennel.
Hi, Paul. How'd you do on that history test today?
Oh, I did all right until I got to the part where they're...
Hi, Pat. I hear you're on the banquet committee for the homecoming banquet. Tell me what you have in mind for the dance, and maybe I can give you some cute ideas about it. Say, I was thinking about taking you to the dance. How about it?
I think I'm going to be busy.
Say, you're not too busy to go to the dance with me, are you?
I don't know. Let's watch the team for a minute. Isn't that your roommate out there?
That's only the backfield. My roommate doesn't play backfield. Now look, are you or are you not going to the dance with me? I could have asked. I'd like to know for sure because...
I'll have to think it over.
Well, have you decided about the dance yet?
Listen to that solo. It sounds like Chopin. I wonder who's doing the playing. And the choir sounds good, too.
Yes, but the dance, get your mind on that for a minute.
Well, if you'd ask me nicely, just once, I wouldn't mind going with you.
Your Highness, could you do me the honor of letting me escort you to the dance?
I'd love to go with you.
Well, it's about time. I gotta go now. I've wasted enough of my valuable time on undecided females. I thought the dance would be over before you made up your cotton-picking mind.
That boy will never catch on.
Hi, Carol. Are you going to work in the float this afternoon? Sure. I hope the freshman float wins this year. For 3 straight years now, that junior float's been best.
This is my dress for the homecoming dance. You know, I have a date with Charles.
Oh, it's beautiful. I don't have a date yet. But guess who Pat has a date with?
Do you know she's actually going with that horrible show-off Dave Henderson? I wouldn't be caught dead with him.
Who wouldn't you be caught dead with, Marge?
Oh, no one.
Well, if you're talking about Dave, just don't. He means well, but sometimes...
Well, sure, Pat. We understand. Or we weren't even talking about Dave. Exactly.
Despite what they said, I was determined to keep my date with Dave. What a glorious homecoming week that was.
It was a glorious homecoming for me because it marked a turning point in my life. I wasn't happy about it then, but now that I think back...
Pat seems to be going along very well. I'm glad that she has arranged for us to meet our date for homecoming dance before we go home this evening.
Yes, it does show a sign of maturity. Why, she used to whisk her dates away so fast from the house, I never got a chance to visit with them.
Would you call Pat Mitchell for me, please? Sure hope she's ready.
Mildred, isn't that the young fellow who nearly ran us down?
Well, yes, dear, but go easy on him.
I'm sure it must have been someone else, sir.
Why, Mother and Dad, I see you've met Dave.
We met him all right. We almost met him head-on in the car. He's the young fellow who nearly run your mother and I down the first time we came up here.
But, Dad...
Pat, he nearly caused us to have an accident. I can't let you go out in a car with someone like this.
Dad, you're making a scene. I'm a big girl now, and I have a right to choose whom I will date.
Skip it, Pat. I'll just leave and settle the whole argument.
Probably the only thing he ever did decent in his life.
Dad, how could you?
You were awfully hard on them, Horace. I had better go speak to her.
He didn't even let me explain.
After Mother talked to me that night, I began to think that they were right about Dave. So I asked Paul to the Christmas ball.
Why, I thought anyone with your fame would already have a date to the dance.
Yeah, I'm famous, all right, if you call the biggest ignoramus on the campus famous.
Cheer up. It could be worse. Besides, you can ask Pat for a few of the dances.
Well, how was the dance?
I don't know.
I know what's the matter. Pat had a date with Paul again, didn't she?
George, I've failed here and I can't go on any longer. Maybe if I quit college and got a job somewhere, I could make a new start. I've failed here and I just can't go on.
Hey, now, it isn't as bad as all that. Why, hundreds of guys get jilted by their best girls every day.
That's not the only problem. I mean, there's so many ways in which I failed. I'm leaving right now.
Now, wait a minute, old boy. You ought to go and talk to Mr. Williams about this. You can't make a good, important decision without having someone to counsel with.
I guess so. I don't know what I'm going to do yet for sure.
There's been so many things bothering that guy lately.
So you see, sir, I feel like I've ruined my chances of adjusting to life on this campus. The students here have already formed their opinions of me, and I can't say that I blame them for not enjoying my company.
Well, I think students will change their attitude toward you if you could possibly change your attitude toward them. And perhaps you have overlooked many possibilities and opportunities for serving your fellow students right here on this campus. But Dave, I've noticed that you have natural ability in leadership as well as in other fields. And I think that if you'll use this ability as a way to serve others rather than as a means to glorify yourself, I see no reason why you can't make a new start on this campus. Try to get along with others by being your natural self, but always remember to show concern and sympathy for your fellow students. Think about it, Dave. And more, pray about it.
Thank you, sir, I will.
Goodbye, Dave.
You get in the car with someone like this. I forbid you to go with this boy.
I'm sorry, Dave, but I'm going to the Christmas dance with Paul.
Why, I thought anyone with your fame would already have a date to the dance.
I can't go on. I have to get away. Well, Carl, looks like we might as well go to San Antonio. Can't go home now. Sure can't stay here.
He who would be greatest among you, let him be your servant.
I know where I can find an answer. I have to go back.
Growing up is a painful experience. Distress of the mind is no less sore than agony of the body. But good teaching, good friends, a wholesome environment, sports, music, art, books, these are a sunny climate for the youthful spirit. Such young men as Dave are truly fortunate when their unfolding is guided by wholesome company and spiritual influences. As they grow in wisdom and stature, they do grow in favor with God and man.